solid, stable, and deeply in love with her. He represents a safe harbor, a future free from the chaos that has always defined her life. He is her present. On the other side is Adam, her tumultuous past, and the great love of her life. Despite being with Nick, Sally has never fully extinguished her feelings for Adam. She sees his struggle, recognizes his pain because it mirrors her own, and feels a powerful, almost magnetic pull to help him. When she gets wind of his disappearance from a frantic Nick, her instinct is to drop everything and find him. This creates an agonizing dilemma. Rushing to Adam's side is a betrayal of Nick, the man who has stood by her. But not going feels like a betrayal of her own heart, and an abandonment of someone she knows is uniquely broken. Her scenes on Tuesday are filled with palpable anguish as she debates what to do. Chelsea Lawson, acting as an unlikely confidant, warns her that inserting herself back into Adam's drama could destroy the healthy relationship she's built with Nick. But can Sally truly be happy with Nick if she knows she stood idly by while Adam destroyed himself? Her choice in this episode will have monumental repercussions for every person involved in this tangled triangle. A shocking confession at the GCAC. While the Newman crisis dominates, another storyline reaches a boiling point at the Grand Phoenix. Daniel Romalotti Jr. finds himself cornered. Heather Stevens' return has stirred up old feelings and new complications, especially for his current relationship with Lily Winters. Lily, no stranger to betrayal, has had her suspicions about Daniel and Heather's strictly business partnership for weeks. On Tuesday, she decides to confront him directly. She isn't accusatory or angry. She is calm, collected, and terrifyingly direct. She lays out her evidence, the late nights, the whispered phone calls, the subtle shift in his demeanor, and simply says, "I need the truth, Daniel." All of it. Under the weight of her unwavering gaze, Daniel crumbles. He confesses, but not to what Lily expects. He admits that while he has not been physically unfaithful, his emotional connection to Heather has indeed been reignited. He confesses to sharing intimate details about his frustrations with work and his life, things he should have been sharing with Lily. He admits to a moment, a single fleeting moment in the office, where he and Heather almost crossed a line before he pulled away. This confession of emotional infidelity rocks Lily to her core. She expected a denial or a full-blown admission of an affair. This gray area, this betrayal of the heart rather than the body, is in some ways more painful and confusing. Her trust is shattered. Daniel's honest, raw confession, intended to clear the air, may have just irrevocably destroyed the most stable relationship he's ever had. Claire's quest for the truth. In a quieter but no less significant storyline, Claire Grace continues her dogged pursuit of her true parentage. Her investigation leads her to the Genoa City Historical Society, digging through old newspaper archives. She's looking for any information about a young woman matching her mother's description from over 2 decades ago, hoping to find a clue that links her to the powerful family she suspects she belongs to. What she finds isn't a front-page headline, but a tiny, overlooked society blurb about a tragic accident involving a prominent family's au pair around the time she was born. The description of the young woman is vague, but the family mentioned is one that will send shockwaves through the audience. Claire doesn't fully grasp the significance yet, but she's one step closer to unlocking a secret that will turn a Genoa City dynasty upside down. Tuesday's can't-miss verdict. Tuesday, September 9th, is a classic Young and the Restless episode that reminds us why we watch. It masterfully intertwines high-stakes family drama with deeply personal struggles. At its heart is a powerful performance as Nick Newman sheds his cool exterior to become the voice of reason and desperation in a family that has lost its way. The search for Adam is more than just a plot device. It's a catalyst that forces every character to reveal their true colors. Will Victoria choose blood over business? Will Sally choose past love or her present future? And will Daniel's honest confession be the end or a painful new beginning? Tune in for an episode packed with raw emotion, shocking revelations, and a cliffhanger that will leave you counting the seconds until Wednesday. In Genoa City, the only certainty is that after today, nothing will ever be the same. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, Recap for Monday, September 8th, reveals that Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will rage over Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, and Victor Newman's, Eric Braden, secret deal, so she'll demand some answers. At Crimson Lights, Kyle will bump into Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and wonder how he can fix things with Claire. Victoria will warn that it's not going to happen overnight, but she'll at least be willing to talk to Claire and see where her head is at. At Newman Enterprises, Claire will complain to Victor about Kyle kissing Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, and sitting on the truth for so long. Kyle's marriage proposal didn't help matters, so Victor will acknowledge that all Claire's questions and concerns are valid. That said, Victor will surprise Claire by defending Kyle since he passed the test and truly loves her. When Victor mentions the deal he made with Kyle, Claire will push for the details since Kyle never told her what they agreed to. Victor will realize Kyle didn't make that agreement to impress Claire, so he'll seem like he approves of that, too. In the end, Victor won't reveal the terms of the contract, but he'll urge Claire to talk to Kyle and follow her heart. Back at the coffee house on Monday's YNR episode, Claire will pop and find Kyle talking to Victoria. Kyle will eventually step on the patio with Claire for a private conversation, which will lead to her lashing out at him all over again. Claire will insist Kyle's been keeping even more secrets from her, but Kyle won't know what she's talking about. After Claire brings up Kyle's agreement with Victor, she'll grill him about it and wonder if Kyle was protecting her or himself. At Society, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, will vent to Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, about her recent run-in with Claire. Sally will admit Claire and Kyle will likely be at the launch party tonight, so Audra won't be happy about that news. Audra will joke about Claire spiking her drink and leaving her foaming at the mouth. Although Audra will hint that maybe they could bar Claire from entry, Sally will think Audra can just stay away from her along with Kyle.